Welcome to Surviving the Phuckery, where we're just trying to survive all the fuckery that's going on in the world today. Now, in case you've been living under a rock somewhere, another black billionaire just found himself smack in the middle of a lawsuit, and it's none other than Tyler Perry. But here's where it gets juicy. This time, it's not a white woman pointing fingers, it's a white man. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the whispers are loud. Tyler might have been living his best down low life, and now it looks like he's being shoved out of the closet and straight into the courtroom. Now, that being said, enjoy.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they? You freaking freaks! When will you learn? When will you learn that your actions have consequences?
Are you gay?
How you gonna ask me a question like that?
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is?
All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed.
More breaking news now at 6. Atlanta media mogul Tyler Perry faces a sexual harassment lawsuit. That suit comes from an actor who claims that Perry created a, quote, coercive, sexually exploitative dynamic with the actor, promising to advance the actor's career. Atlanta News First is reaching out to Tyler Perry's attorney for reaction.
Now to legal news and the $260 million sexual assault lawsuit just filed against Tyler Perry.
Now hold up, am I just half asleep, or did somebody say Tyler Perry got hit with a $260 million lawsuit?
The media mogul calling it a shakedown.
It's really, really unfair.
The suit was filed by actor Derek Dixon, who appeared in 85 episodes of Tyler's drama, The Oval.
I really needed this job.
His filing includes screenshots of 19 alleged text exchanges between him and the studio head, including one where Tyler asks, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex?"
I'm gonna be in a movie. Oh.
That's right, Bob. And I only have one request. Look, man, all bullshit aside, can I please just have some ass?
This isn't even breaking news because it's no shock to anyone in New Orleans. We always knew. Tyler Perry is being sued by a man for allegedly SAing him. I'm not saying whether it's true or not. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I have always suspected that Tyler Perry may be bisexual. And as his unofficial PR person, if I was Tyler Perry, what I would do, Tyler, is snatch my own goddamn closet door open. I wouldn't allow anyone else to do it for me. I would snatch that motherfucker clean off the goddamn hinges.
So Tyler Perry had a problem. Now, first things first, if you don't know Tyler Perry, you know Tyler Perry. Very famous entertainment executive. He did the Madea movies. Anyway, meet Derek Dixon, a man who's suing Tyler Perry for $260 million. Now, he's suing Tyler Perry for something called quid pro quo. Listen closely. Quid pro quo basically means if you do something for me, I do something for you. But see, a lot of times it's not that simple because there's an unspoken flip side. If you don't do this something for me, who knows what's gonna happen to you? Now let's get a little deeper into the story. Now this is all alleged, so pretend I'm saying alleged in front of anything. Okay, so Derek Dixon said, look, he's working at a party, right, as event staff. Tyler Perry's at that party. He said, oh, who that? He goes up to Derek Dixon and says, hey, you wanna be in some movies and stuff? Derek Dixon said, oh man, this is my big break. Tyler Perry must see something in me. Now, thing is, to the public, Tyler Perry is known as a really nice guy. So Derek Dixon is just automatically assuming that. So Tyler starts texting him like, hey bro, like you good? Like what's going on? Derek said, what's going on with me, man? I just be chilling. Tyler Perry said, chilling in your new car. Look outside. Derek looks outside. Derek got a new car, courtesy of Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry said, matter of fact, you trying to act, right? Derek said, yeah. Tyler Perry said, come on my new show. Derek said, man, this dude is locked in. And suddenly, Tyler Perry start texting a little weird. Sending a bunch of texts, calling all the time. Derek like, damn, slow down, bro. And Tyler start coming on a little strong. Start getting a little bit inappropriate. Derek said, okay, let me just ignore this. It's all gonna go away. Tyler said, hey, come to the crib. Derek said, what? Tyler said, what? You work as event staff, right? Derek said, yeah. Tyler said, yeah, come to the crib. As event staff, bro. Come as event staff. So Derek comes to the crib. Everybody drinking, everybody having a good time. Derek drinking. Everybody leaves. Derek about to leave. Tyler says, no, you've been drinking. Derek says, yeah, that's true. Tyler says, you could just stay in my guest room. You good. So Derek goes into the guest room. He don't got no pajamas, so he wears his underclothes, goes to sleep. Somebody climbs in the bed next to him. Hello, it's Tyler Perry. And you ain't heard me say it started to get wicked yet. We just getting started. Tyler Perry started grabbing on bro. Derek gets up. He says, yo, chill out, man. I don't really do that. Tyler says, oh, my fault. Derek said, all right, bro. Tyler said, all right, bro, I'm catch you. Tyler leaves. Tyler then texts Derek. This is the next day. Tyler says, look, bro, I got a new show for you. Now, here's where the stakes get raised. Right now, Derek has got a small part in one of Tyler's smaller shows. After this incident happens, Tyler says, look, I got a bigger show for you in a bigger show. Derek says, all right, I'll do it. So Derek Dixon gets a part on Tyler Perry's show called The Oval. Whole time, Tyler Perry's still texting him, saying, see, if my friends do stuff for me, I do stuff for them. Quid pro quo, remember that. Now let's look at the flip side of quid pro quo. At the end of the season, Derek Dixon's character, who, side note, is a professional Netflix watcher who would do anything for money, that's his character gets, right? Derek says, yo, Tyler, my character's just gone like that. Tyler says, well, he's not gone just yet. Who knows, next season he could come back. But remember, I do things for people that do stuff for me. Mind you, whole time, Tyler Perry is texting Derek very inappropriate things. So Derek knew what he wanted. Derek said, Tyler, you tripping, watch out. Tyler says, oh, perhaps I said too much. What if I give you another show, Derek? See, Derek had a show idea that he wanted produced. Tyler Perry said, I could do that for you. Come to my house and we can discuss the finer details. And here's where things start to get wicked. Derek pulls up to Tyler Perry's crib. Tyler Perry said, okay, let's talk about us. Derek said, now let's talk about the show. You bugging. But Derek is saying this in a nice way, not my aggressive ass tone. Tyler's like, bro, come on. Like, why you always trying to talk about show stuff? Derek says, you know what? It's getting late. Tyler says, all right, you're right. You can stay in the guest room again. Tyler Perry then suddenly grabs Derek and starts pulling things off, getting very aggressive. Derek is telling him, no, chill. Tyler keeps going. Derek says, you know what? Dang, I'm too hungry. Tyler says, all right, we can get some food. Tyler and Derek eat. Derek rushes to the guest room, tries to lock the door, but there's no lock. So Derek goes into the bathroom and locks the door. Derek goes home. Tyler Perry starts messaging him like, damn, we got pretty lit last night. Derek don't respond. Tyler probably at this point knows, oh, dang, I messed up. So people start messaging Derek saying, ooh, you just got a raise, man. You just got a raise. Your character coming back. We paying you so much more. Derek not responding. Tyler then says to Derek, look, I just started talks on your new show. Your new show is getting picked up. You want to start it or not? Derek says, damn, yeah, I do want to start the show. So he starts messaging Tyler back. Derek says his plan was to start the show, make the show get super popular, have enough power, so then he could snitch on Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry never starts the show though. Derek is still playing his character in Tyler Perry's show, The Oval. He keeps asking Tyler, dude, when's my show starting? Tyler's avoiding the subject. The whole time he's still being very inappropriate towards Derek. Eventually Tyler says, look, Netflix not starting your show. So Derek says, okay, cool, I'm suing you. And here we are today. Now, usually how these things go, it's a battle of public opinion. What you think matters a lot. If you don't like Tyler Perry, you stop watching his shows, Tyler Perry loses a lot of money. So Derek and his lawyers release text messages of Tyler Perry basically supporting Derek's claim. Tyler Perry looks very aggressive. Tyler Perry's response to all this is,
he's got the whole world in his hands. He got the whole world in his hands. Hey, I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help. For my help, some of y'all know the rest. I just wanted to come on and just tell everybody, just be as calm as you can.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Tyler Perry is in quite the controversy right now. He is being sued by Derek Dixon from The Oval, okay, or one of them spin-off series, some shit, for 260 million greenbacks. That Tyler Perry lawyer said this is just a scam from Dixon for him to basically get close to Tyler so he can, I guess, extort some sort of money about Now, Dixon claims in a lawsuit that he spent the night at Tyler Perry's mansion because he was inebriated and couldn't drive home. So Tyler Perry said that you can get the guest room, where he said that Tyler Perry ended up sliding in the bed with him, you know what I'm saying, touching on his legs, hips, and body, making sexual suggestive passes at Dixon, and Dixon said he jumped up out of bed and said he ain't into that. And then Dixon claims that it was text messages from Tyler saying that what is it going to take for you to have guiltless sex and all this other stuff like that. And some people have even likened him, Mr. Perry, to Sean Diddy Combs. And they said even in the lawsuit, that Dixon lawsuit, allegations aren't limited to just his experiences with Perry, but said that Perry has been using power and influence to molest, abuse, and sexually assault impersonable and vulnerable employees and actors who look up to him for guidance and mentorship. This is all alleged. Some people even likening him to Harvey Weinstein, okay? This is all some crazy shit that is coming out, okay? But all I want to know is, will the Perry program equal out to the Diddy Diaries? Will Derek Dixon end up getting that $260 million settlement? Why has it been raining for 7 days straight? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
TP, Tyler Perry, Madea. Say, man, come here. Sit down. Let's talk, bro.
Tyler Perry. Is this true? Tyler Perry, are you Kevin Spaceying boys on your film lot? Tyler Perry, you have been seen on boats in the water with Mariah Carey's ex. What are you doing? Now, back in the day in New Orleans, I knew some tea about Tyler Perry. First-hand knowledge. Being from there, and if you're down there and you know. It's okay how you want to live your life. It's okay you want to keep your son private. It's okay that you want to do what you want to do privately. Being a movie mogul and film studio entrepreneur, billionaire. But I tell you this much, Tyler. Being your true, authentic self is more rewarding than having allegations against you of sexual misconduct.
I don't understand how Tyler Perry just ain't came out yet. It's 2025. Just come out and say that you gay. I don't understand why he hides it. We know. And you didn't have to take butt in order for you to get your rocks off. You could have just honestly came out and said that you were gay. We would have respected you more. When you cross the line and try to take bussy, that's a problem. You don't need to do that if you're just honestly who you are. Thing is that when it comes to Tyler Perry, you can't just hide like Kevin Spacey, baby. This is gonna stick. They coming after you, sir. You didn't have to do that. All the fine, shirtless men that you be having in your movies, we know. We just wanted you to be honest. You live in that big ass, come on, man. You in Atlanta. Hello? All the men out there that you could have had your picking of that would have willingly gave you some pussy. You want to try to take it. You didn't have to do that. And this ain't the first time we've heard about it. Only thing is that it's going to stick. The industry has no use for Tyler Perry no more. It's not really producing good movies like that. It's not really producing good shows like that. You no longer can feed the beast, or you can no longer help keep the machine of Hollywood oil. They will cut you loose and they won't protect you anymore from the things that you probably have been doing for years. You're not going to protect Tyler Perry This situation may actually stick and may ruin his career forever. Can't hide from this one. Like non-black celebrities who may do things like this and have dual citizenship to Israel can't run nowhere because there's nowhere to run. This is not going to end well for Tyler Perry. Sorry to say it. I don't know if it's karma. I don't know what it is. He would have just saved himself if he would have just been honest about the fact that he likes to partake in bussy activities, and we would have been okay with that. We would have not have judged you. Well, the veil has been lifted.
No, I'm starting to think it's a conspiracy with all these dang women coming out with these.
Where all these women trying to come after the black man?
Hell yeah, every time you turn around, one of the eyes in the damn news.
Yeah, chase behind these white women.
Boy, that is not true. Look at Cassie.
I mean, you gotta blame them for something. She half white.
There's just so much drama every day, every day.
Oh, I think I'm wrong though. This not saying it's coming from a woman. It's coming from a man saying that. Yeah, a man said that Tyler Perry got in bed with him.
A dude?
Yeah.
Like as in Specs and the eggplant?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, that's a little believable.
That is a little questionable.
Are you motherfuckers surprised that Tyler Perry is gay? Have you not watched his movies, my nigga? He literally dresses up and puts titties on. Now what's surprising me is this nigga was doing the bending. I would have thought he was getting heat.
After Derek Dixon from the Oval alleging that Tyler Perry tried to tamper with his oval, huh? Wait a minute. Derek Dixon from the Oval said allegedly Tyler tried to tamper with his oval. Pause. What's going on? He said, move over, Cassie. 30 million. We going for 260. Well, apparently they got the text messages and all. Listen, I'm not posting on here. It's on every blog site right now. By the time you see this, it's going to be everywhere. But apparently he's showing receipts of Tyler basically saying that he want him. He was calling Derek Dixon, he said, you a rose that need to be opened up. So somebody could smell you. Wait a minute. Tyler, pause. Listen, we don't know. They saying it's alleged, but apparently this is out all over now. This is like breaking news. I don't know what's going on. All I know is black men, go get y'all some wives and deal with their bullshit. Because it's way better than what's going on out here. Now, Tyler Perry has yet to respond. Once again, this is all alleged. We don't know if the truth to it or not. But I want to know, them screenshots, is that really Uncle Tyler? Apparently, you own this something, Derek, this, because 260 million, that's a lot of money. That's enough to change your life. Probably so, because probably ain't nobody gonna fool with you after this whole scenario. I'm just here to bring y'all the news. I'm just a messenger.
Respectfully, I'm here for the exposing the DL niggas. I don't care. There's people out here being DLs and risking people's health. Y'all getting mad talking about what you're gonna get out of exposing them. Bitch, they helping us females out. And yes, some of them don't care and still gonna fuck with the nigga even if they're DL nigga. Because you got the people who actually care about their health. So it's like, we need to know what's going on. Because if you know in that community, there be, a lot of STDs going on. So it's like, we need to know this stuff. Like, y'all really normalized the DL stuff. It's alright to be in the closet because, you're scared at first. But, like, to be DL, like, y'all just made it, like, really a big thing. And it's fucked up for some of us females. Because it's like, bro, y'all have to be honest at least with yourself. And at least respect people you're sticking your thing into. Hello?
4-time in the Beninging.
Cut! Optimus, one more time.
In the Beninging.
Cut! It's beginning.
Before time in the Beninging.
Cut! Where you going?
I go home now, and I will start from Beninging again.
Well, first off, I met Tyler Perry through a very close friend of mine named Eric. And Eric was building a home in the Midtown area in the mid-90s, late 90s, when his good friend Tyler Perry was introduced to me. Tyler Perry was just starting to work on his plays and productions, just getting everything out the ground. And I would see Tyler Perry over at Eric's house, and we would talk and chat, and became kind of, buddies to a degree. I really didn't know Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry really didn't know me. I knew he was somewhat sort of religious, based upon stuff that Eric would say. So I really didn't, we were in two different worlds. I was working construction at the time. Tyler was doing his plays. And at that time, I really didn't have any interest in his plays. I'd seen one of them and I was like, this is not for me. It just wasn't something I was interested in. At the same time, Tyler Perry's plays began to do extremely well. And he toured with a lot of my personal friends who were in his plays. Tyler had a huge amount of support from the black gay community because, well, he was black and gay.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you made up this whole cross-dressing Christian cult crap just so you can sleep with men?
Pretty much, yeah.
Fuck you. Now stick that up your ass. No homo. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What if I told you that one of Hollywood's most beloved moguls might be living a double life straight out of a twisted movie script? We're talking about Tyler Perry, yes, Madea herself, who's now caught in a firestorm of allegations so wild, even Shonda Rhimes wouldn't dare write this into a series. But buckle up, because this ain't fiction. It starts with Jaguar Wright, the soul singer who doesn't mince words. She's been screaming from the rooftops that Tyler isn't the saintly church-going man the media paints. She said, he's been at Diddy's freak-off parties, cozying up to barely legal boys. Everyone brushed her off, until now.
What do you feel happened to Black Hollywood to where it used to be an event to put out a black movie?
Tyler Perry happened to Black Hollywood, and he did it by using stupid, ignorant, so-called Christian to fund all of his very homosexual behavior. He ain't Richard Smallwood. He's a whole cross-dressing weirdo. Let's just be honest. It was Black American churches that made Tyler Perry rich. They went to all his plays. Like, Tyler Perry plays started in the churches. And he took all of that money and hustled that money and hustled that money and hustled that money into the television shows. And yet, how many churches does he donate to? Because the only one I've ever seen him donate to was T.D. Power Bottom's Jake Church. And they both attended the freak-offs, as brethren. Amen.
I'm living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. I am living for the Lord. Hallelujah. I feel him down in my spirit. As I think about the goodness of Jesus and all that he has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah. Thank God for saving me.
Church, let's run this down. So we done had Surviving R. Kelly. The ID channel is doing Surviving Chris Brown at the end of the month. 50 Cent done sold his Surviving Diddy documentary to Netflix. And now word on the curb is that Surviving Tyler Perry got next. Now for all of y'all that had lives and couldn't keep up, the poster behind me is being used to promote the 3-part docuseries entitled Maxine's Monster, Surviving Tyler Perry, which is of course a play on Tyler Perry's own documentary, Maxine's Baby, The Tyler Perry Story. Now in the docuseries, they're apparently going to talk to some alleged victims of Tyler Perry, and if y'all look closely at the poster behind me, some of the names superimposed on it are Christian Keys, Lance Gross, and Alfonso Ribeiro. Now, no telling as to whether or not any of them will make an appearance in the docuseries, but I guess we'll all see come November 28th.
I'm just sitting here on my porch just looking. What am I looking at? I'm looking to the hills from whence cometh my help.
What? Selling your old hand-me-downs? Yep. You got anything you used to wear in the summertime?
Just these old shorts.
Sweet Jesus.
So somebody had asked me why didn't I make a video about Tyler Perry. It's because I'm like, who did not fucking know that Tyler Perry liked boys? And then they were like, well, it's just sad that Tyler Perry won't live in his truth. I'm like, why would he? His core audience is church people. And let me tell you something about church people. Church people, they rather you sit in silence, even though everyone knows that, you know, you like boys or you're gay or whatever. They rather you sit in silence and just be quiet about that shit versus you just simply being out. If Tyler Perry was to just simply come out and say, yeah, I like dudes, yeah, I like boys, he would lose so much of his fan base. That man can literally put on a dress and a wig and makeup for decades and not lose that fan base. All because he simply has not come, even though it is painfully obvious. I've never seen Tyler Perry play a role that is not Madea that I actually fucking believe. And plus, everyone's coming on here saying the same goddamn shit. Like, yeah, everyone knew Tyler Perry liked boys. Everyone knew that. But I think one person in particular on Facebook said something very, very key. Because these messages, if he's being sued for harassment, they were not harassing. They weren't harassing. It was cringe, most definitely. However, this is typical punk shit. Typical punk shit. The old bitch got jealous because you saw Tyler Perry with the new bitch. And you said, yeah, this may not be harassment, but I'm going to act like it is. But the real motive is to just simply just, you know, pinpoint, make it obvious that Tyler Perry likes dudes. That was the obvious motivation behind this whole thing. Because notice, right before this shit even came about, Tyler Perry was sighted on that cruise. Now, whether that boy was straight, I don't know. I don't care. But we all know how it looked. That punk saw Tyler Perry with all that money on that yacht with that boy, with that white twink, and said, bet. Y'all been saying for years Tyler Perry should just come out. He can't. He can't. It's so much money attached to that brand that you just can't simply live in your truth.
You know, I remember when I sat down to write my first play. I asked Jesus, will you co-write with me? And he said yes. And I told Jesus, I want to write plays for women. What do women want to see? And Jesus said, sexy men. Since that day, I've searched the world for the sexiest black men alive. And I found them, my shirtless men. And Jesus was pleased. I didn't know religion worked like that. Then I asked Jesus, how can I further spread your message on earth? And he said, cross-dressing. And so I put on a dress and a wig, and Jesus was pleased. With that dress, that wig, and these beautiful muscular gifts from God, I have built an empire.
Now, Tyler, hello, Perry. Come on down to the front line, Tyler Perry. Baby, double C Barbies. Baby, I knew it. I told y'all. I said, baby, I don't know who's sticking it up in Tyler Perry's, but they need to keep sticking and dipping, because, baby, Brutal Black, he was laying on his back real good when he created that, okay? Now, the last scroll, I don't know what that boy off of the over in the roofless and poofless done did. But baby, you put some groove in your move when he made that goddamn movie, The Last Scroll, with Taraji P. Henson. Baby, I knew it. Baby, I knew it, okay? All them fine-ass big muscle man Tyler Perry be hiring on his cast, baby. Tyler, come get me. Come get me out the hood, Tyler. Come get me. Wrap me up in a backwood and smoke me like a little leaf, baby. I'm ready to jump ship. I'm going to keep it concealed. Baby, I got about 50 packs of baby oil in my bag. What you want to do, Tyler? Come get me. Shit, these motherfuckers, they don't know how to keep it concealed and get groomed on a low. Me, baby, I can get groomed. Baby, you know what? I take my dog to the groomer faithfully. You think I won't get groomed, Tyler? Groom me. She ain't talking about that's a stud in that picture, baby. It sure was. Baby, I ain't seen no one. I seen the stud. A big, buff stud. Hello?
I am not gay!
Y'all about to leave Tyler Perry the fuck alone. Every time it's sexual assault, it's always somebody who was trying to get on. Then they hollering, I went over to their house and I drank too much. Then I slept in the bed. Not saying that any of this happened, but let's say it did. Let's say you went over Juno's house. I'm not even gonna use TP. You went over there because you thought it was a good business opportunity. But you sat around and you drank a whole lot. For one, that ain't business like. To be sit up over somebody's house getting towed down. That's what you do when you clock in at work. Let me clock in, then I'm about to get pissy drunk. Not only did you say this happened the first time, but then you say there's another time. What you do? Took your ass over to Juno's house. This time you at Juno's house, you had a lot to drink. Now you sitting around in your underwear. What you think Juno gonna wanna do with you? You at Juno's house, you done had something to drink, second or third time. This ain't your first time at the rodeo. Now you pissy drunk with your drawers on? You wanna do something, you know what you're doing. It's a setup. Same story, different celebrities. Go pick somebody else's pocket. Y'all not putting Tyler Perry in the same mess y'all been putting everybody else in. No. And if y'all don't open y'all eyes and see what's going on, y'all know who I'm talking to. We're gonna be stuck with nobody. But a whole bunch of people complaining about what we ain't got. And we got it right here and we don't protect it.
There's more controversy on this case against Mr. Tyler Perry. Okay, word on the phone carrier is that Derek Dixon and Mr. Perry messages was revealed. Okay, now the public was reading through the messages and there's a lot of scrutiny against Derek because they were saying that they don't see in those messages where Tyler Perry was harassing you. Okay, they said that it seemed like it was a conversation between two consensual grown adults. They said the only thing that the message might have proved was that Mr. Perry can be a little bit clingy. But other than that, the evidence was not sufficient enough when it comes down to harassment. And if anything, you might have wanted Mr. Perry to open the back doors to your Oval Office. That's what they saying. Okay. Now people saying that this came at a mighty convenient time because motherfucking Mr. Perry gave a powerful speech at the BET Awards. Okay. So it's a whole lot of back and forth in the discourse. Okay. Will Mr. Dixon's messages be suffice enough in this case? Will he be allotted the $260 million settlement, or have he just fucked over his entire acting career?
Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video entertaining and you received any kind of enjoyment from watching it, please subscribe, share it with others, hit that notification bell, and most importantly, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment. It truly makes a difference. YouTube's algorithms thrive on engagement, and your support ensures these videos reach a wider audience. It's worth mentioning that YouTube doesn't directly compensate creators like me for content. So if you'd like to support the channel, consider making a donation through the Cash App provided above. Your donations will go towards me having the time to create more videos for your enjoyment. Now, with all that being said, peace, and thank you for being a part of the Surviving a Phuckery community.